I see you're back in a good mood.
Why, shouldn't I be?
No, you should never be in a good mood, because I hate you.
Oh, you're bringing that shit back now?
What do you mean? It never went anywhere.
No, you haven't done it in a while. It's almost like you have to do this extreme stretching to make it happen.
No, I don't. I don't have to do any such thing.
You and I both know that's some bullshit.
No, it's not.
Yes it is.
You know what? Just say the line.
Okay, on with the show.
Hey, that's my voice.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. This is episode 1210 of Outriders, Part 3, Technomancer Technomancer Adventures. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far today. We're going to do another day or so of no cam, but we're getting there. The healing process is almost completely done. The gum is still closing up, but like the swelling and bruising is pretty much all but gone. So that's that. So we'll do another day or two of no cam, and then we'll do the triumphant return to having a cam. But hi everyone, welcome to the show. If you haven't been here yet, we are playing through Outriders as a Technomancer. We continue through the storyline a little bit further. If you have missed any part of the Outriders playthrough, all of it will be bagged and tagged into our YouTube channel. So if you go to the main Siegfried42 YouTube, there will be a tab going up after yesterday's episode is posted there, which is currently being uploaded. That will be marked together, so you'll be able to watch both parts. So if you want to play catch up, you can. It's nice and easy, and it'll be all cataloged into one location. But if you are new to the program, hi, welcome to the show. We've been live every single day for 1,310 days on a 4-year challenge to stream every single day. Usually I have a cam on and the whole 9 yards, but if you didn't know, long story short is last Saturday I had a dental disaster happen. We'll call it a dental disaster. And basically I had to have the dentist do heroic efforts to remove a tooth. And I am truly appreciative of him. He worked magic. And we're just in the middle of the healing process. For a week and a half, I wasn't able to barely open my jaw. And now we're able to fully open the jaw, but we're still in the healing process. So I do ask for your understanding. We lost a few frames there. Come on, you can catch back up. We good now? There you go. Alright, let's get into this. They also just put out, if you didn't know, they just put out news that they're having issues with cross-playing. So if you're playing on Xbox and PlayStation, it will still cross-play you. If you're playing on PC via Steam or Epic, it will still cross-play you. But if you're playing console or PC, it's having a difficult time merging the two of those. So currently those have been shut off temporarily, barring finding a fix. Okay, so we were about to go down this tunnel and we found out that this wall will stop bullets but not missiles. That's where we left off. Oh. Well, these are the spike creatures they were talking about. Where the hell are... Oh, is this their head there? Nice shot me. Nice shot me. Nice shot me. I am so good at this game. Freaking sniper master. Don't lead enemies to your allies. I wasn't trying to. I was just trying to, like, get some ammo. You know what? Felt like using it. I don't know why. Alright, we're still in combat. So that means there's other bad guys about somewhere. I hear them. I don't see them. Huh. Guess they're around this corner, I guess. Yep. Ooh, shit. I dodged to the left, idiot. Yeah, what now, bitch? What now? You weren't ready for rocket launcher, Sig, were you? Should really just, Alright, group up a little bit, guys. Okay. Okay. So far I'm not seeing any loot anywhere. We're definitely doing the searching high and low. Oh, there's one. These moments like this where I want the freaking LMG. Shit. Holy shit. $488 ammo left. Okay, cool. That was easy enough. Cool, docs.
Some writing here.
A history of madness. It is difficult to paint a precise picture of the aftermath of the first Annihilation storm. that hit the colony. The chaos that ensued made record keeping a non-priority, and of course, many were responsible in keeping the records had perished. Much of the knowledge of the days that followed is passed along by word of mouth. Some of the stories are exaggerated, some understated, all of them harrowing. When is it known is the food production was thought to be brought to a halt at a sudden increase of toxicity in the soil, and the reduction of the water availability led to plant life withering in a matter of days. Many machines and devices that used electronic components were fried. Medical and research equipment were rendered useless. All the data stored on the networks and servers were lost. Industry was brought to its knees as energy production ceased. The solar panels and turbines left non-responsive. Damage to the landed engines, nuclear reactors risked the meltdown and loomed like ticking time bombs over the colonists. While the ECA did all they could to pay respects to the families of the bereaved and bury the dead in separate graves, many corpses started to rot, luring scavenger creatures that festered in the dead and stole food from the warehouses hit by the storm. An order was issued to bury the remaining dead in mass graves, but the creatures had already smelled and tasted blood. At first, the colonists were able to scare some of them away, but as time went by, the creatures became bigger and braver. Holy shit. Damn. I think I saw... There was one other... I thought I saw one other thing of shiny blue.
What do we have?
The AC... so this is the history of madness. The AC had exhausted a plan to quickly set up the self-sustaining colony in a matter of weeks. Records and testimonies I have gathered indicate that the space of 12 weeks, most infrastructure was already in place. The rollout occurred as follows. Week 1, the awakening of the first batch of colonists, all essential personnel that could contribute to building the first city. They began by laying down the power grids and connecting the nuclear reactor. The plan was to have those in the cryopods to be pulled out of cryostasis in stages, allowing the city to grow organically, and for housing, energy, and architecture to develop enough to sustain the eventual population of 500,000. Week 2, the majority of the construction was automated, using intelligent 3D printers that required little human supervision. Before they could be activated, the first needed raw materials that could be harvested from the mountains and woodland areas found in the valley. Steel, which was important for heavy machinery assembly, was required from disassembling drop pods. Week 3, after the first city's hub was erected, the architectural plan was put into motion. 3D printers were activated and put to work, beginning with the outer walls that kept overly curious or hostile fauna outside. Week 4 and 5, food production solutions were put into place, from the standard irrigation and greenhouse farming to advanced hydroponics and vertical farming. The variety of solutions were implemented to identify what worked best within the area climates, soil and water qualities, and general ecosystem. Weeks 6 and 7, the expansion of the industrial zone and resource extraction saw the building of the quarry in the eastern side of the valley and building of refineries and process extracted materials. Weeks 8 and 9, to reduce dependency on nuclear reactors and provide alternative methods of power generation, solar panel fields were built, together with wind and water turbines set up along the hilly areas and water bodies respectively. The central power plant was built on the first city to store all the power generated inside the giant batteries and intentionally describe it to where it was needed. The radio tower would facilitate communications across the valley and provide as much needed morale boost for workers with some light entertainment. However, throughout this period, there are multiple reports of machines and devices malfunctions combined with high interference in communication that likely delayed the progress. No shit. Okay. Alright, let's see if there's anything else hidden in here before we go on. Now that we've cleared out this whole area, so that's clear. This is clear. Nothing here. Nothing here or here. Nothing there. Nothing up here. Anything up here? Nope. Nothing up there. This across over here. Alright, we've already been up here. So that's clear to there. This door looks like a side quest area, but I'm guessing it just looks like it, but isn't. Clear to here. So that's all clear. Alright, clear to there. Clear. And this goes back to where we were. Okay, cool. So we're good to go.
Outrider, we're almost back to your camp.
Copy. How's Jane doing?
She's barely hanging on. I'm doing what I can, but she'll make it. She has to.
Alright, claim it. Oh. Hello, buddy. Whew, okay. Still alive, huh? Those little guys are nasty. bitches. Ow. You just keep coming. What the hell? Oh, are you like a bigger one? Alright, bigger one. Hey, like rockets. Oh. Nice. Okay, class point. Alright, so we were heading over for Assault Master and Cannonade. So this is... I wonder what... Decreasing the distance considered to be long range by 3 meters. I wonder what that means. It's kind of a weird, like, line. You know, we'll go with that. We might have to change it later, but that's fine. 40, 60. No. No. Better, but I don't want to give up the blue abilities. Alright, now we can actually search this area. Now that we cleared it out. Yeah, those little bastards just kept coming. Like, holy shit. Oh, there's the blue paper shit. Blue paper shit.
The journal.
Professor J.J. Kimskin, August 2159. Science and engineering teams concentrated on finding the methods of forecasting the future anomaly storms. It was hypothesized that the unpredictability of the anomaly was such that the storms could not be foreseen beyond merely a few minutes in advance. A few minutes was scarcely enough time to evacuate. We realized that more deaths and damage to the colony due to the storms was inevitable. All we could do was was to create an infrastructure that might increase our chance of survival. A plan was set into motion that called for the buildings to called for building of multiple shelters and bunkers, both in residential and work areas. The crude technology used in the cement production allowed the cement plant to continue operating despite the anomaly's effects. Speed and efficiency were still severely impacted, as other links of production line has suffered drawbacks, particularly the excavators and the quarries and the mines. With their electronics rendered useless, many have explored alternate methods to achieving the functionality before advancing to advanced than the light bulb. An audio hobbyist proposed using vacuum tubes instead of transistors. Initial prototypes are showing promise. A simple radio device appears to have a greater resilience to the anomaly, with little damage noted. Although this technology would allow the building of complex computers, wouldn't allow for the building of complex computers, it could at least serve as the basis of control systems and radio communication equipment, both of which are currently non-operational after the last storm that struck the city. So they were basically like shut out from everything. Like all your technology you've ever made in human history is just gone. Like it never existed. Nothing here. Nothing here. I saw this. Those blue trash bags have been throwing me off massively. Scrap. Oop, paper.
Writing here.
Pamphlet. The ECA has abandoned us. Brothers and sisters, all we wanted was their help. An equal share of the food and water, a right to protection of the storm. We have appealed to them, begged them, and for what? Why did they expect anything different from them? Wasn't it the ECA that abandoned our loved ones that perished on Earth? Wasn't the ECA that brought us to this hellhole? Wasn't the ECA that failed to warn us of the storm that tear through the walls of our feeble homes? Why should we be surprised now that the ECA bars the doors of their safe havens? They say there is not enough space within the walls, no room in the city across the river that we helped build, just as they told our loved ones about the arc shift that brought us to Enoch. But, somehow, Nyberg and the rest of his corrupt circle were all able to bring their wives and children. How many of us had to kiss our beloved ones one last time? How many of us had to make the choice for our favorite child? Brothers and sisters, we stand here together, kicked to the curb, exiled to the slums. We will suffer. We will lose many more. But we will all know this world belongs to us. Not the privileged few, but us. Enoch belongs to the exiles. Oh, shit. So that's the beginnings of, like... Screw you guys. Okay, and we were up here and we checked all this over here. So this is good. Storyline wants me to go this way, so we go this way. There's a hole in the ground. Here's some papers. Papers, please.
Reports.
Private journals. Jane Collins' journal. I've rarely defected the resurgence. Everyone treated me like I was radioactive. Traitor blood runs in the family. I heard them say, even when they knew I was listening. I didn't think my squad got any rest around me, afraid I was going to slit their throats while they slept. It didn't help that I hesitated every time I fired my gun, terrified that insurgent I was shooting might be my brother. I had no choice but to learn to take my shots carefully. I watched my target's movements, looking for tells in their mannerisms or stature, anything that would betray them they're not Riley. But every time I thought I saw a scar down their cheek or caught the shine of his long hair beneath his helmet, I hesitated, and every time I almost got me killed. The day the Grand Marshal visited the trenches, my squad leader told us to bring pride to our unit. I looked down no man's land, looking for a target. Anyone but my brother. I got lucky. I spotted an insurgent captain poking his head over the trench lips, showing off some freak ability or other. I took the shot, and his helmet went flying. That's all Sharon Gutman needed to see. She brought me into the guard and gave me a sniper scope. From then on, with the scope to eye, I could stare into the target's eyes before I pulled the trigger. I no longer had to hesitate. Still, I think to myself what I would do. One day, Riley will be on the other end of my scope. It's not a decision I want to have to make. There's only one way I can avoid making that decision. Either I die before that day comes, or I find a way to make this war end. That's a rough spot to be in. That is a real rough spot to be in. You have to choose your brother. And remember, all the insurgents have, like, we're 2 for 2 of, hey, let's help the insurgents, and then they, like, screw us. Ooh, blue footwear. Is it upgrade? Oh, shit. Pain Launcher decreases the skill's cooldown by 34%. Our health went down a little bit. But that's okay. Alright. So there's nothing else over here. Lower the bridge. Yeah, we can lower the bridge.
Zahidi, I'm crossing the bridge. Where can I find the truck?
There are old garages near the city gate. They probably would keep it there to protect against the anomaly.
Oh, that's not good. I think they know where I'm here. I really think they know I'm here. Damn, is that one? Bitch. Alright, so far so good. Oh, there's more coming. I can hear them. Problem is there's just no ground to hide. Oh god. I hate when you get into those areas where it's just like there's just nowhere to freaking find purchase. Let's say, where's the other one? All right. Let's do it. Screw it, we got the next rocket launcher up, so might as well. Right? Wow, that was super effective. Nothing behind me, right? Okay. Bitch. Peek some more. Come on, keep peeking. Come on, I know you want to. That was way too many bullets for him. Threw the grenade at me. Did you throw the grenade at me? Alright, there's one to the left, one to the right. Shoot him in the... I was about to say, shoot him in the butt so he pops up, but then shooting him in the butt didn't work. Well, I hit him once. I guess it's something. Oops. Whew. Not there. Clear over there. I hear you to the left somewhere. That's gonna be wasted. Oh, guess not. One in each butt cheek. Hey, what's up, Sephiroth? How you doing tonight? Oh shit. Goddamn runner. Jeez, I suck. How you liking the game so far? You still enjoying the class you picked too? Shit, it's a captain. I wonder if I can hold on. If I pull out the minigun. God, I'm getting pulled into him. Please die, please die, please die, please die, please die, please die, please die. I'm getting shot from over there now, too? Jesus. They're just everywhere. Wait, was that a head? No, that's not a head. Screw it, I don't care. This guy's short enough cooldown. Let's go around this way. Oh, I've been hearing a lot of people have been having issues connecting to the game. So far, I have not had that problem yet. I've heard it's been sporadic at best at times. Like I know they just made the announcement that they canceled they killed crossplay. Like between consoles and PC, but not between the two consoles or between the PCs. Just there's some like handshake issue that's going on. Oh man. 1 second. Heartburn sucks. Colonist Handbook, June 2959. Retrieve your credits from the units. Your credit units from the ECA vault. You will need credit units to purchase food, access to amenities, leisure activities, and much more. The amount of credit units in your account will depend on the investment you contribute to the ECA prior to departure. Low on credits? Don't worry. Your all working hours are logged and credits will be automatically added to your account. Oh, this is bullshit. You know what this is? They literally made the government store. They made the government store. Holy shit. Your credits are useless outside of here, but just so you know, we will pay you for whatever you might need. All you have to do is just keep working for us. Oh. We value your expertise and proficiency. Whatever your skills may be, the Labor Center will identify your pre-designed work assignment and direct you to where you are most needed. Please note that we have endeavored to provide work assignments that most closely match your skill sets. Establish a colony on a new planet is an unpredictable undertaking. As a result, you may be assigned to work outside your comfort zone. Be rest assured that you will be contributing towards the colony in the best way you can. Visit the reception center for living arrangements. Reception will guide you towards your new living quarters on the planet Enoch. Your quarters come equipped with fresh running water, access to the electrical grid, and a bed. You are free to purchase further furniture and utilities, such as a temperature conditioning unit or storage units. Now is time to enjoy your new home. Take time to rest and recover from cryostasis. Contrary to popular belief, cryostasis does not equal sleep. Your living quarters are equipped with a sleep monitor to ensure you have enjoyed a full cycle of sleep. Get your rest before you get back to work. It came back up like 30 minutes ago. It was down for about 20 minutes before that. But earlier it was down for like 4 hours. So they're completely shut. Oh my god. So what you're telling me is I've been getting completely lucky so far with having these servers up when I get home from work. Is what you're telling me. Yeah, I saw it got a little review bombed on Steam from people having the connection issues. Okay, that's clear. That's clear. That's clear. That's the thing, and we're clear to here. Okay. Next area. I think that's one of the pluses I have with streaming so late is like I'm definitely the amount of people I'm competing with to play with is much less right now than what most people are having to deal with probably. It's just, it's so funny. It's like everyone like, I mean, I can understand people's distaste for the whole, why do I need to be connected to a server to play a solo game? Like right now, I'm not playing with anyone. I'm not connected to anyone. So it's like, why do I need to be, you know, on a server? Like, I can understand why people are like grumpy about it.
Hey, Zahidi, I'm in. There's a lot of trucks in here. They all look the same.
I hid the briefcase under the truck's driver's side door. Just search them all.
Huh. Okay. Just search them all. What could possibly go wrong, they said. This looks like a freaking ambush headquarters. And so, like, I understand, like, the people being upset, like, I'm playing solo player, why do I need to be online? But I can also understand, since it is all online, there's gonna be server issues when it first comes out. Did I really just take the car? Well, everyone knows it's gonna happen. Like, that's the whole thing is, like, it's a known thing.
Make me dig my own grave next.
This better be worth it.
Oh my god. It's still intact.
The satellite uplink.
The last satellite uplink.
So, that's what you were looking for when you found me?
Yeah.
And it still works? How?
The case, it's mu metal. It insulates. It's never been opened, so the electronics inside have been safe from the goddamn anomaly.
So, what does it connect to? The Flores. I thought it was all disassembled for the colonization.
Mostly. But we lost contact towards the end. Half of the resources we were meant to have are still up there. They're trapped in the supply pods. Seeds, electronics, hard drives full of data, all out of reach. We could rebuild civilization with those resources, but they're useless to us unless we can find a place beyond the storms. No. It might sound like a dream, but for those of us that believed, it kept us going.
He beat the main game today? How many hours was it? I'm assuming about like 20 or 30?
At you. She wants what's inside those pods. So,
30?
what do we do now?
Your frequency. I can use it to locate the source of the signal. I need to reach an antenna up high somewhere.
You got one in mind?
Yeah. Eagle Peaks. But, not yet.
I told you. Everyone who goes on this stupid mission ends up dead.
Oh, she got what she wanted. To die before she had to put him in the scope and find out what she was going to do. So we went up here. We got that. I guess we get this quest later. Because we... Did I miss a quest here? I mean, it would take like 2 seconds for me to run through and grab it. But I'm pretty sure there was nothing there. Oh, can't go. Oh wait, I'm on the just map.
Only way to get some rest around here. Rest well, Jay.
That's sad. New quest. Crafting. Oh, he's the one that helps us. Crafting is used to improve your gear and tailor into your playstyle. It's especially important on high world tiers and endgame. Scientists die waits at your camp, ready to modify your weapons and armor. Crafting options include leveling, improving rarity, exchanging mods and varieties, and raising abilities. Each crafting method uses different resources. Iron is used to upgrade weapons and armor. Leather is epic and legendary gears require. Titanium exchanges mods, required a mod to be unlocked in your collection. And iron and leather, raising attributes, requires attribute shards. Oh, okay. Sell or dismantle. Unused gear can be sold or dismantled. Each action has a distinctive purpose. Selling gives currency, but to buy gear, and dismantling brings resources for crafting. You can sell items to the vendors or receive scrap. Scrap is a base currency needed to buy gear. If your weapon or armors are behind level, buying a new one at a vendor might be the way to upgrade. Instead of being sold, items can be dismantled and retrieve material shards to unlock new mods. Shards are used in crafting to improve items' attributes. Unlocked mods are added to the collection and can be used in the crafting to replace existing modifications. Just remember, multiple mods with the same name don't stack.
Can't have come all this way only to let those creatures.
I guess this is that quest that one area I didn't notice.
Are you lost, old man?
Are we all?
What are you doing here? This place isn't safe.
What do you see when you look at this shattered city? I see my own story in every street. I lived here through every crisis, every revolt and riot, till they tore it away from us.
Afraid I missed all that.
We lost Earth. Soon we'll lose this planet. We lose everything in the end. Maybe that's how it has to be. I left some things in my old hut, valuable things. I couldn't survive a minute on my own. But I'd show you where they're hidden if you would open the way. Just like to go home once more.
Sure.
Stay here. I'll handle it.
My old home's near the radio tower over...
Zahedi's truck is in bad condition. I've scavenged all the useful equipment. Doc will have to ride with us.
Outrider, what can I do for you?
Let's look at this crafting
It's
system.
been fascinating for you, Outrider. Waking up in the future.
Today I can craft new items for you. Okay, so it costs 50 Titan to upgrade the rarity of this.
Find a moment, I would like to hear more about your fellow Outriders. I was just a kid when they were all rounded up and driven off.
This will require shards. Oh, here's the long range damage. So, bonus weapon damage to enemies further than 18 meters from you. Now I get it. So, that one thing that minus 3 meters makes it so you could literally be point blank. You're level 23, World Tier 9, hover over shards. Oh, so this is how many shards I have right now. So I have 24 skill. So it was a good thing for me to be sitting there blowing up all those greens with all those like secondary abilities on it then. And start stockpiling that stuff. To unlock a mod, find an item with it and dismantle it. All mods from dismantled, and it's gone. Interesting. I'm assuming gear can only have one mod. Change the mod from one to the other. Only one slot can be modded. Multiple mods with the same name do not stack. Can you add more than one mod? Oh, place in slot 1, place in slot 2. Alright, so this only has one slot. Got it. And then finally, swap variant. Alright, so if I want to make it lightweight, which then makes it auto fire. Okay, so this would make it an automatic weapon instead of a single shot. And then leveling up. Current maximum level is 14. Got it. Alright, that's an interesting system. So, let's see here. What is the anomaly?
The, anomaly. Can you explain it?
Well, short answer, no. They call it an anomaly because it can't be explained. It defies all known physics. It seems to be some fundamental force of this planet's nature, electromagnetic and gravitational. But it's also a kind of weather system that obeys rules and can even be forecast. Sometimes it shines, sometimes it rains. Mostly rains. I have theories, but the scientific method depends on observation, hypothesis, experimentation, and finally, peer review. The problem is,
I have no peers.
I have no peers left.
Epic has 2 mods, and Legos have 2 mods, but with Legos, they will have one mod that is tier 3. Okay. Why didn't we detect anomaly before?
Why didn't we know about the anomaly before we landed? I mean, surely it must have shown up on the surveys.
I assure you, this is not the world we were promised. Every report that came back to Earth told the same story. They had found the Garden of Eden. Not some world that would be trying to kill us in every conceivable way. We would have stayed on Earth for that.
So what the fuck happened?
I don't know. My dad, he knew this planet backwards and forwards. He was on the science council that chose this world. Obviously, something happened during the 67 years we were asleep in hyperspace. Something changed this planet.
How did you come by the satellite uplink?
Tell me, Dr. Zahidi.
Careful. That's the very last satellite uplink on Enoch. You don't know how long it took me to find it.
How did you even know to look for it?
My father. I found reference to it in his notes. After we landed, he was out here looking for a signal. Long before we were. He was the first one to send expeditions. And back then, I was just a kid.
You came to Enoch as a child?
Hmm.
Not many kids were on board the Flores.
My father, being who he was, had the luxury of bringing his family.
It's possible there's Outriders still in cryo.
I've been wondering. Is it possible there are other Outriders still in cryo?
Well, it's entirely possible. Jane and I... We weren't expecting to find your team, and with insurgents closing in, we didn't have time to look for anyone else. I don't have to tell you how dangerous the First City is, but I'd want to be the first to know what you find.
I'm curious too. I'll go check it out.
If we were to find other Outriders had survived, perhaps our mission won't seem so impossible.
The cryopod I found you in was in an old medical lab near the river. You should start searching there.
Awesome. Time is it? Oof. It's 7 minutes till midnight. Alright. As much as I want to keep, like, I want to push the stories, I really should just head to bed, because I'm pretty sure either one of these side quests is going to take me over 7 minutes. I mean, it could be wrong. It could be, like, dirt easy, and I'd just be like, wipe the floor with it. But no, my luck, it'll be something crazy, like 700 of those little guys just come up and just keep eating my face. Yes, that's the sound effect they make when they show up. Oh, God. So, that's where things sit. So, we're going to call it here for tonight. A big shout out for all you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out this evening. I know this is the shorter streams due to the fact that I have work on the following day that comes up. The battle plan is tomorrow night. We're gonna have one last short stream. So we're gonna go out, do these two side quests, probably finish out this quest, the main quest that we're on right now. So we're gonna do the two sides and probably the main quest, depends on how long they take. And then on Sunday, since I do not have work on Monday, we will do a nice long stream. We'll do a big push storyline wise and push on through. So if you are new to the program, it is appreciated if you hit the follow button. If you're on the YouTube side of things, make sure you hit the subscribe and bell. As I said, the part 2 of this is currently being updated to YouTube right now. If you did miss either part of it, feel free to go over to YouTube and put in Siegfried42 on YouTube, and then that way there will be, by tomorrow, there will be a filter on the top of the list of playlists for Outriders, so that way you can play catch up. YouTube will always be one day behind because of the whole agreement I have with Twitch. So if you missed any of the previous episodes, those will all be backlogged onto Twitch or onto YouTube. Any other things, I hopefully will see you tomorrow night. And so we're going to do another day, maybe 2, of no more camera due to the fact of the swelling and bruising. It's almost gone. I'm still a little conscientious about it, so I do appreciate your understanding about everything that's going on. So that hopefully Sunday, Monday is when hopefully the camera will return at that point. Other than that, guys, thank you so much once again for hanging out this evening. Also, when the return of the camera will return back to the end credit system, anyone who hasn't been around for that, basically I roll credits and say thank you. I just feel weird ending the credits with like no picture of me or anything like that. So other than that, guys, thank you so much once again, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow night. We go live with part 4 of Outriders Technomancer. Until then, guys, have a great rest of your evening. Good night, everyone. Button. Good night, everyone.